think that the Lighthouse it's a collaborative development project that also serves a very tangible function as direct housing, social, employment, and emotional supports for youth experiencing homelessness in Greater Victoria. And the development aspect of it is to work with those youth, to work with the community, staff, everyone kind of involved in this process, to imagine new ways of doing things.
We didn't know a lot of the details as to the specific age group, who it would serve, what it would look like. And so before answering any of those important questions, we knew initially that we actually couldn't be the ones to answer those questions. And in fact, we needed the people we would be serving to answer the questions with us. We formed this group called the YLRT, so it's known as the Youth Leadership Research Team, and that was the group of 5 who coordinated this project and directed it from the beginning. Really, we needed the input equally from both the youth researchers and the Youth Task Force, which is a group of various service organizations who do service provision in the community for youth experiencing homelessness. With the construction aspect of the project, we had the 5 youth researchers come into the site and just do a walk around, just to assess, very in a brainstorm type of way of what you want the place to look like. So features like the security aspect of it, how many youth could safely inhabit this space and not bother each other or kind of infringe on each other's privacy. And then things like programming, where would those things happen in the site? So when we came in, it was really a hostel, and through the process of doing walkarounds, drawing up plans, what are they called? Drawing up blueprints. We came to this kind of rough idea of what we wanted it to look like.
We're not trying to entirely just scoop up the people with the highest level of needs and the highest acuity. We want to provide a space for them, but we also want to create an authentic community. And part of a community is having people who are at all different parts of a journey and people who have all different sorts of needs who can support each other. The aspect of programming, of being able to direct your own health supports, to direct your own care plan, to have a stake in the government of the building, and to be able to advocate for issues that are really meaningful to you. That, I think, is quite unique, and it's offered by many different programs in the area and in BC. So I hope that we can really add to that, to give people a sense of purpose and meaning and leadership, and that their contribution is very authentic.
From our knowledge, we haven't really heard of very many housing projects that don't come in with an agenda in place, and instead just really put that question out to the youth. What do you want? What do you need? And so I think that was rare, both for us as the coordinators of that and for the youth on the receiving end of that. I think when you have a site that's not top down, and there's more conversation going both ways happening, more engagement, where we really want to know how residents are feeling and they feel comfortable enough to share things that they're experiencing, things they want to change. I think when we're able to do that, we can transcend this support worker role and become a peer. And I think that's really special.
When we look across Canada, we see that there are such major fundamental gaps in our services, but also in our knowledge. So the work and the labor and the effort that's put in by these youth, I hope is helpful for them. And I know that it is legitimately valuable to all of us as a community.